If you think you're poor because you were born into a poor family, you couldn't be more wrong. Here's the truth. 85% of millionaires and billionaires are first-generation wealth creators. That means they started from scratch, just like you. So why are you still stuck? It's not your background, your job, or even your lack of opportunities. The real reason you're poor lies in your habits. And here's the shocking part. You're doing these things every single day without even realizing it. Want to know what's keeping you from building wealth? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll discover the 9 habits silently draining your bank account and how to break free from them today. Let's change your financial future right now. 1. Impulse buying, emotion-based actions. Do you often find yourself buying things on a whim? Whether it's that cute gadget on your way out of the store or those shoes you saw on sale online, impulse buying is a major financial trap. In fact, studies show that 84% of shoppers make impulsive purchases, and 40% of all money spent on e-commerce comes from these spontaneous buys. It's crazy, right? Here's the thing. 54% of U.S. shoppers admit they've dropped $100 or more on impulse buys. And here's the kicker. 8 out of 10 impulse purchases happen in physical stores, where you're lured by sales tactics and eye-catching displays. Even more shocking? 45% more single shoppers make impulse buys compared to married shoppers. So, how do you avoid this pitfall? Start planning your shopping trips. 13% of people only make impulse buys when they're not planning to spend. Don't be that person. Stick to your list and be intentional about your purchases. Trust me, your bank account will thank you. 2. Spending more than you earn. No savings for rainy days. This one is a huge problem for a lot of people. We live in a culture of instant gratification, where the moment we want something, we get it, often at the expense of our future. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, you're probably spending more than you earn. Financial experts recommend having an emergency fund of at least 3 to 6 months' worth of expenses. Yet statistics show that 40% of Americans would struggle to come up with $400 for an emergency. That's terrifying. It's time to build that safety net and stop treating your credit card like a bottomless pit. Start by cutting unnecessary expenses and putting that money into savings. Trust me, your future self will be grateful. 3. High-interest debts, especially credit cards. We've all been there, maxing out a credit card for a big purchase, thinking we'll pay it off later. But credit card debt is a killer. The average interest rates for credit cards can range from 15% to 25%. That's a lot of money spent on interest rather than your actual purchase. Anything above 8% is considered high, and anything higher than 20%? You're throwing your money away. To break free from this debt spiral, pay off high-interest debt first. Then, avoid carrying a balance from month to month. Look into 0% APR balance transfer cards or debt consolidation loans if you need help. 4. Chasing brands. Demonstration effect. You've seen it. The moment someone else has the latest iPhone, you feel the urge to upgrade yours, even though your current phone works just fine. This is called the demonstration effect, and it's one of the biggest reasons why people struggle financially. People tend to mimic others' spending habits, especially when it comes to status symbols like designer clothes or flashy cars. But remember, just because someone else is buying something doesn't mean you should too. Focus on your own needs and prioritize your financial goals over keeping up with the Joneses. 5. Wasting time. Video games, gambling, aimless scrolling, Netflix. Ever found yourself binge-watching a show for hours or scrolling through social media, only to realize you've wasted an entire afternoon? Time is money, and spending it mindlessly on things like video games, gambling, or endless scrolling is a surefire way to stay poor. Think about it. What's the opportunity cost of that time? You could be investing, learning new skills, or even starting a side hustle. Instead of reaching for your phone or remote, try to create meaningful goals for your time, whether it's reading books, exercising, or learning about personal finance. 6. Unproductive gossiping. Spending hours talking about celebrity drama or the latest political gossip. It's fun in the moment, but it doesn't pay the bills. Gossiping not only wastes time, but it can also drain your mental energy, leaving you with less time to focus on building wealth. Instead of gossiping about things you can't control, start conversations about how to improve your financial situation. Start with the basics: saving, investing, and growing your income. You'll be surprised how quickly your mindset shifts when you focus on your goals instead of other people's business. 7. Unhealthy activities. Smoking, alcohol, overpriced coffee, fast food, no exercise. We all have guilty pleasures. But when your daily habits involve things like smoking, excessive drinking, overpriced coffee, or fast food, your wallet isn't the only thing suffering. Your health is too. Here's the truth. $3 to $5 a day on fancy coffee, or $10 to $15 on fast food, adds up fast. That's $1,000 plus a year. Money that could be better spent on investments or a healthy habit like cooking meals at home. Let's not forget about smoking and drinking. Not only do they damage your health, but they also drain your wallet. Start small, cut out one of these habits, and watch your savings grow while you feel better. 8. No investment plans. Inflation is stealing your wealth. If you're not investing, you're losing money. Inflation eats away at the value of your savings every single year. Without putting your money to work through investments like stocks, bonds, or gold, your wealth will continue to decline over time. Did you know that 62% of U.S. adults own stock? It's not just for the rich. It's for anyone who wants to grow their wealth over time. If you're not already investing, it's time to get started. Even small, consistent investments can lead to massive wealth growth in the long run. 9. Failed to learn new skills, or update or upgrade the current ones. If you're not upgrading your skills, you're falling behind. The world is constantly changing, especially in the digital age. Learning new skills is one of the fastest ways to increase your earning potential. Whether it's mastering personal finance, learning about real estate investing, or becoming an expert in a growing industry like tech or digital marketing, skills are the currency of success. The more you know, the more valuable you become in the marketplace. So, there you have it. 9 habits that are keeping you poor. The good news is, once you recognize these habits, you can take immediate action to break free. Start small, be consistent, and watch your financial future transform. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell icon, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Also, tell me in the comments, what's the biggest financial habit you're going to change starting today? Let's talk about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.